So here's my enemy spawn level. This is sort of the playground that I use to create the system. And you can see from the camera top-down view, this object is our wave manager, and this essentially manages the spawning of the spawner entities, and also manages the waves and increments the waves. We also have spawners, which contain the enemy types. There are two different enemy types, enemy type number 1 and enemy type number 2. It also contains the wave ID that's assigned to that particular spawner. So for example, spawner 5 is going to be spawned in the second wave. Spawner 1 is going to be spawned on the first wave. So let's take a look at the spawner blueprint. So once the spawn event actually occurs, we'll activate the components in this blueprint. So what that is essentially we have a poof effect, visual effect, which basically helps with the readability of the spawn and sort of camouflages the magic of the NPC spawning. And then what we do is we make a check in that dropdown to see if the enemy type selector is reading the type 1 or the type 2 NPC, and then it essentially spawns that NPC in the world. The first NPC is a blue NPC, and the second one is a female pink NPC. The wave manager, basically when a wave is instantiated, or when a wave function is triggered, which is by an increment of the wave wait time, we increment the current wave ID up 1, and then for every enemy in the enemy array, so for every enemy that the wave manager sees, it will basically increment that particular wave ID, or it'll check to see if the spawner wave ID is matching the current wave, and if it's true, it will spawn the enemy with the spawner actor. Then it will make a delay, or it'll have the wave wait time, which is a public variable that a designer can configure for flexible and versatile pacing of the wave system manager, and then it will begin the next consecutive wave. So NPCs are using the NPC AI actor in its behavior. So it is utilizing the, as we can see here, it is utilizing the NPC AI here. And the NPC AI uses a behavior tree. And behavior tree is basically just a super useful and easy tool to creating logic to artificial intelligence actors, or actors using AI. So yeah, basically what the behavior is for both of these NPCs, NPC 1 and NPC 2, is once they're spawned, they're going to choose a random location in the navigable radius according to the nav mesh that's in the level, and then it will move to that target location and then wait for an increment of 2 seconds and loop, basically. Just goes straight back up and then comes back to find the next location and loops. So that's the behavior of the NPCs. So let's take a look. I'm utilizing the third person template for shooting an enemy attack. So let's take a look at that. And we also have, so the enemies are spawning. I can equip my gun. I can shoot them down so they're able to die, which is great. The next wave 2 has just spawned, as you can see. Great. And let's see. Wave 3 is coming soon. Yep, there goes wave 3. So I'm just going to try and shoot this down. And a little extra bonus to this assignment is that the purple or the orange door that is in the back of the level, that basically opens once all the NPCs are dead. So we're going to try and see if we can trigger that to show that off here in a moment. Let's see, are there any other enemies in the level? Looks like everyone's dead. So as soon as the last one is destroyed, there we go. Now we just open the next door and we can go to the next level. Right. So that's the demonstration of the enemy wave spawning system. I hope that was clear and entertaining at least. So thanks for your attention, and I'll thank you very much for your time. It was a great class. Take care. Bye-bye.